Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Today, I'm going to be doing a collective reading. So I'm starting today by shuffling the Energy Oracle cards deck. And if you would like to receive a specific message from the reading today, be sure to like the video and subscribe to this channel. By liking and subscribing, these are forms of energy transfer, and this allows me to pick up more easily on your energy and channel more specifically for you and your situation. I will say right away that the energy has been really intense lately for a lot of the collective. So feel free to let me know in the comments or to check in with our community here by commenting if you've had any intense, energetic, or emotional experiences, especially in the last week. There have been these waves of collective energy, and as I said in a previous reading, these waves of energy can both knock us down at times and feel like these very low lows, but we can also at times find ourselves almost like surfing on top of them and feeling these heightened vibrations. So you might find yourself on either side of that, or perhaps both at different times. There's just an intensity that works in both directions collectively on the planet right now. Here we have Caring Connections as our first card in the upright position, sitting on the third eye chakra. This is very often considered to be a soulmate card, but that is because there is a lot of very healed energy from this card. There is warmth coming from this card. And with this sitting on the third eye, I also see a connection here that is highly spiritual, healed, and also mutually very supportive. And this feels like a breath of fresh air. This feels like a rainbow after a storm. A rainbow might even be a form of symbolism for someone listening. Now, I do feel that whatever is aligning here, with attachment in the reverse position, it requires letting go of something that has been really heavy. So I'm getting that there's a bit of a split here in how certain people will apply these messages. And of course, as I always say, your intuition is the compass of your life. So always take only what connects with you personally. But the two different ways I feel some might be taking these messages are, first of all, it's possible that this could be the healed, balanced version of a connection that has been very heavy in the past. If that is the case, I feel that something stuck or that's felt stuck in a rut, almost stuck in a loop, is breaking loose with all tied up in the reverse position. And also that if you were to move forward with this particular person where things have been heavy in the past, it would require letting go of something emotionally or energetically speaking, or perhaps letting go of some previous pattern or dynamic with relationship in the reverse position. I see that if this is someone from your past, this could be someone that you had some type of physical 3D relationship with. This could have gotten unbalanced. I'm hearing it may have been turbulent. It may have become very codependent at times. And I feel that if this is the case, the shift that is being made here is there is a shift of focus from that 3D relationship, which is perpetually changing and shifting and is based upon our 3D interactions in the physical world, There's a shift from the focus on the relationship to the connection. And the connection is very strong and powerful and very steady. It feels like there's a very strong spiritual connection here. And in that shift in focus, it seems like the connection balances out and begins to transform into something that is more mutually supportive, something that is breaking free of that stuck energy from the past. I also see that, again, just for those of you who are applying this to a long-standing person who's been in your life for a while, we have the regret card in the upright position. So I see that there may be someone in this connection who is sitting in a lot of very conscious regret, who is regretting some of their choices and decisions in the past. I feel that they've been feeling this regret for a while, but it's finally pushed them or will be pushing them into change, into transformation. Now, of course, this won't apply to a past relationship or situation for everyone listening. For some of you, there could still be this person from your past who is sitting in this sense of regret, but you may not be allowing this person back into your life, back into your energy field. And if that is the case, there's still some overlap in the messages here, because you, in setting these boundaries in the physical 3D world that are self-supporting and self-honoring when it comes to the relationship with this person, are making that connection the dominant priority. And that connection actually begins with the connection to your innermost self. This feels like it very well could be a twin flame situation, because in my mind's eye, I just saw the yin yang card, which is my number one twin flame card in the deck, with happy family reversed. And once again, that relationship card in the reverse position. If this is someone that you aren't fully allowing back into your physical life, it feels as though this is someone that there was a lot of delay with, a lot of stagnancy with in the past. The feminine here is coming up as regret or as disappointment, and the masculine is coming up as regret. Now, of course, take that as it connects with you personally. We all do have a balance of these divine feminine and divine masculine energies within each of us. But I do feel that if this is especially a very high level soul bond, such as a twin flame, it seems like the dominant energy on the masculine here is this heavy regret. And for the feminine, it's this disappointment that she's tired of feeling that is pushing her to set boundaries or make changes when it comes to how she sees this connection in the physical world. Of course, that connection spiritually and energetically speaking is always there beneath the surface. I'm hearing her say it never really goes away, but she is exercising her conscious free will to set boundaries or to consciously shift how she sees this relationship in the physical world, or whether she allows this fully back into her life. This has a kind of chance energy. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune when it comes to the divine feminine. Almost like she's beginning to take a chance on herself. She might be taking a chance on something new in her life. This could be a new relationship. It could be a new business venture or something related to her work or finances. But it does feel like you, divine feminine, making the choice to break free of a lot of stuck, heavy energy from your past, and in doing so, breaking the cycle. I literally hear a divine feminine's soul saying, with this contract card reversed, I broke free of the cycle and it took everything that I had. It almost broke me to break free of this cycle. It feels like you had to throw off some very heavy energy, some very dense programming, whether this was balancing yourself out when it comes to how you show up in relationships, how you show yourself more self-love within relationships or outside of relationships. It feels like this could be a really heavy karmic pattern that's actually been running through your maternal line, specifically through feminine energies in your family line. But again, this has the energy of you breaking free. I see a feminine energy here, breaking free and walking towards this rainbow. That's coming up as a really strong symbolism today, but I feel that represents you walking towards your peace, you walking towards your harmony, and choosing not to look back at the storms, at what didn't serve you, allowing what is meant for you to rise and meet you in that peaceful, harmonious energy, whatever that is for you, and being willing to let go of whatever doesn't meet you there. Now, with the crown chakra in the reverse position, I'm feeling a masculine here who is consciously feeling really disconnected from your energy at this time. And this is causing him to feel, really the word coming out is confused. This could be a platonic or a romantic situation, and it doesn't even necessarily need to be a masculine for you. Take this as it connects, but I'm picking up someone who is feeling confused because they're feeling disconnected from your energy. This person also feels as though they've become very addicted to your energy. They are also coming up as this relationships card in the reverse position. But what I see from this card is this person wanting some type of a 3D relationship with you that they don't have at this moment in time. And I feel at the bottom of the deck, we have contract in the reverse position again for this person. So I feel this could represent that this person is desiring this relationship with you, feeling shut out from your life to some degree. But the reason they're feeling shut out from your life is because you activated them spiritually, but now they're being pushed to complete some type of karmic cycle that I'm hearing the word procrastination. This may be someone that often does procrastinate or who is procrastinating, making some kind of necessary shift in their life, breaking free of some kind of cycle in their life. Now, I do see this person feeling a bit hopeless at this time with the cornucopia card in the reverse position. They're feeling a sense of victimhood, feeling a sense of vulnerability or powerlessness, not really connected with their consciousness of their ability to control or direct or manifest their life. And this is causing them to feel, the word grief is coming up. So I don't know if this person is grieving something else in their life. If it's not something else, it feels like grieving you, Divine Feminine, emotionally, grieving, feeling as though they are cut out from your life, but still strongly admiring you. I'm hearing them say, I don't blame you. I know this is on me. So although this person is feeling really uncomfortable with the disconnect between you, I'm hearing like they know what they need to do and they know that they've not been doing it. I don't know who I'm channeling here. This may not be for everyone. The color pink, but also like a pink stone, like a rose quartz, is coming up here for someone as well. I see them seeing you as this angel of love. They might literally call you their angel, or they might just see you as this very angelic kind of being. But in that, they almost also see you as untouchable, unreachable, above their level in a sense, or someone who's unreachable because they themselves are in a very different energy. I'm hearing magical, like this person sees you as literally magical. They might also be seeing you as someone who has really developed their ability to manifest, They see you as this powerful manifester. Whether or not you, Divine Feminine, are beginning to see the evidence of your manifestation power, you are in this very magnetic energy. And intuitively, this person is sensing that with the third eye chakra in the upright position. I'm getting the number 40, so someone could be in their 40s here, but of course, these specific details will not connect for everyone. With deceit in the reverse position, I feel this person wanting to, I'm hearing face the music, to come clean or to come forward with some kind of confession. Not that this person has necessarily been actively hiding something material from you, but it feels like they might be hiding how they've been feeling, pretending that they're okay with something that they're not, pretending that they are fine with being disconnected from you, when really in their mind, they're kind of scheming on ways that they can get back into your energy. This person is very focused on that victory with you, even if they come off as being this procrastinating energy, being someone who's unfocused. There's a determination here when it comes to wanting to get back into your energy, Divine Feminine, because this person is in a lot of heartbreak with the broken heart card in the upright position and also the victory card. It's as though, and by the way, someone here could have tattoos. I'm getting that for someone. This person's in this broken-hearted energy, but that's actually only fueling their determination here, their desire to be closer to you. There's also something about lips coming up here. So if this is a romantic situation, this person could be imagining or fantasizing about kissing you. They might find kissing you to be a really magical experience. This also could indicate, with the lips, the mouth being our main mode of physical 3D communication, this could represent this person desiring to communicate something to you, communicate that broken-heartedness to you. It's almost like this person coming through here is hiding their heartbreak. It's like pretending they're okay with the Sun card coming up for you, Divine Feminine, pretending they're okay with you moving forward to a new beginning without them, when really they are feeling brokenhearted and they're searching for ways to articulate this or to come clean about this. But it also feels like part of why you may have actively disconnected yourself from this person, Divine Feminine, is because there's something they need to take care of that's been very heavy, that's actually begun to affect your energy, because I'm seeing sage, which of course can connect with energy clearing. And it's almost like you, Divine Feminine, had to step away from this person because subconsciously you were picking up so much heaviness. I'm seeing it may have even been affecting your physical body, and it almost just became too much for you. So you began to move towards this new beginning, and in the 3D world, you might be feeling as though this person is okay with you doing that, okay with feeling disconnected from you, but they're not. They're in this absolute kind of chaos mode emotionally beneath the surface. Again, feeling this heartbreak, feeling this determination for some type of a breakthrough with you, a victory with you, with the victory card in the upright position, but also knowing that there are these things they have to do first. It's almost like the need to wrap up loose ends, the need to make powerful choices and decisions in their life that will clear out their energy from that heaviness that was subconsciously impacting you, Divine Feminine. I almost feel like you've had to pull away from this person to protect your peace. That's what's coming out really strongly here. So, wow, I didn't expect these messages to be coming through, but this person's very strongly on your energy for whoever I'm speaking to here. So if this is connecting for you in a personal way, in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling more about what loose ends, so to speak, what heavy energy this person needs to release from their life that may have been subconsciously weighing you down, Divine Feminine, in the past. I will also be channeling into their true thoughts and feelings that, again, they could be masking with pretending to be okay with the way that things are when they're really not feeling that way beneath the surface. And I do see them desiring to articulate or communicate that, but in the extended version of the reading, I will be diving into that more specifically. So the link to the extended reading on Patreon is in the pinned comment and description box under this video. Okay, so what else can I channel here? So we have financial constraints in the upright position. The crown chakra reversed. Okay, right away I'm feeling a masculine kind of energy here. This could be your inner masculine, but this also could be a masculine you are connected to. This feels like someone who is very heavily focused on work. I'm hearing workaholic. They might spend a lot of their time working, but with the crown chakra in the reverse position, what they're doing in the physical world feels very disconnected from their true soul purpose. I heard lawyers, so someone could be a lawyer here, but it feels like whatever they're doing in the physical world doesn't really light them up spiritually, and they're feeling almost a desperation to escape this work environment, to get out of this situation and to get into alignment with their higher soul purpose. But I also feel the challenging aspect for this person as well, and what's really overwhelming them, is that they don't really know precisely what this higher soul purpose is going to be yet. It feels like this person has gone through a recent awakening that has begun to open their eyes to the truth about themselves and the world. And when I say themselves, I mean their true soul self, which it feels they became very out of alignment with in terms of their physical 3D identity that we sometimes refer to as the ego. With a man holding a heart in the reverse position, it feels like this person may have been so heavily focused on this whole quandary, so to speak, this conflict within them when it comes to work and alignment with their soul and the intensity of their awakening, that if you're connected with this person at all in a romantic situation, or of course, again, this could apply to parts of your inner self, it feels like the focus and the intensity on this desire to bring their daily work or their finances into alignment with their higher self has kind of closed them off to love, or closed them off to their own heart in some way. With a woman holding a coin in the reverse position, it feels like there has been a karmic feminine around this person who has sensed them going through this spiritual awakening. And watching them go through this awakening, feeling them pulled away, because again, so much of this person's focus and intention has been on this awakening, on realigning themselves spiritually when it comes to their work. If there's a karmic feminine attached to this, they're feeling really anxious, really worried. I almost want to say obsessive, because they feel this person changing and they don't want to change, and they don't want this relationship or connection to change. Now, when I say karmic feminine, this could be any feminine energy in this masculine's life. This could be a friend, could be a family member. Technically speaking, karmic energy could even show up as a behavior pattern, as a thought pattern, as really anything that creates interference between one's true soul self and one's conscious physical self. Anything that creates that disconnect, that difference, that divide between the soul self, the higher self, and the 3D conscious physical self. And the more in alignment we bring those two aspects of self, the greater peace and harmony and love we are able to hold in our being, because we're no longer stretching ourselves so thin, in a sense, through that self-disconnection. I feel that this could be someone that is connected with you, Divine Feminine, romantically. That, of course, won't be the case for everyone. But if that is the case, it feels like any romantic bond between the two of you may have really stalled out with cornucopia in the reverse position. I'm hearing we lost the magic. It may feel as though something here really got twisted up, got delayed, and almost just felt like a dead end here. And the reason for that with appreciation reversed is because you, Divine Feminine, especially if this is a romantic situation, you may have felt undervalued. You may have felt as though this person was forcing you to compete with this karmic feminine energy that they are now moving away from emotionally, feeling very disconnected from, but may still be in a physical connection with us of some kind. I'm seeing that if there's a karmic feminine involved in this masculine's life, she is feeling really anxious, not just about this masculine moving away from her, but also about you, Divine Feminine, because she actually really admires you. But because she is in this very kind of karmic, controlling, manipulative kind of energy, she allows you in your power to actually cause her to feel deeply jealous, deeply insecure, and she might actually project that out onto you. This may be part of why you felt the need, Divine Feminine, to pull away, to clear your energy, because you are, again, really coming up as this angelic energy, someone who is deeply empathic, deeply in tune with themselves, very unconditionally loving. I'm seeing someone with green eyes here, so that could connect with someone who's listening. I also keep seeing a cat, so someone could own a cat here. I feel that whoever the masculine is here coming through this part of the reading, they really broke their own heart here with the broken heart card coming up in the upright position. Of course, for some of you, this could be the same energy that came through earlier in the reading. For others of you, this could be an entirely different situation. It could be something happening in your inner world. Always only take the messages as they connect. But a major theme in the reading, Divine Feminine, is you are... From a 3D perspective, there are many people brokenhearted over you, whether that's platonically feeling like you've changed, feeling like you've moved away, whether it's romantically feeling cut out from your energy. But from a higher self perspective, that heartbreak is actually their heart chakras breaking open, because you just have that kind of effect on others. By being in proximity to you, you break open others' hearts, and with Magician and the Mirror upright, you awaken another aspect of themselves that they may have been unaware of, and begin to, through that awakening, allow them to bring those two aspects into balance. This could be the inner masculine and inner feminine. You might cause, especially masculines who enter your life, to awaken their inner divine feminine aspect, that part of themselves that is spiritual, that is sensitive, that is intuitive. And in awakening that aspect of them, you bring them into balance. But of course, this could also happen in platonic situations as well. It feels like you are someone who is so in tune with your inner self and so in your power and confidence at this time that you energetically shift others onto their own highest path with the Temple Path card in the upright position. But if they are in resistance to shifting onto their highest timeline, their highest path, then instead of doing that inner work, they will fixate on you. They'll kind of latch onto you and feel as though you're breaking their heart or you're moving away from them. But really, that's not the case. You are really calling them up to their highest timeline, to their highest version of self, and pulling them out of their ego with the thinking man in the reverse position. Wow, very powerful messages coming through about the effect of your energy, Divine Feminine. So in the extended version of the reading, I will be channeling spirit guide and higher self messages about this impact that your energy has on others, because it does feel like there could be more to say here. And in the extended reading, I will also be channeling more into that situation with the masculine who has been very focused on trying to bring his work into alignment with his higher purpose, who may be connected with a karmic feminine who's feeling really anxious about the awakening happening within him. And so if that is connecting with you in any type of way, I will be channeling more details on that situation in the extended Patreon reading, which of course is linked in the pinned comment in description box under the video. But for now, I am going to be channeling one final message for this reading from the Rumi Oracle. And the card here is Arise. So let's go ahead and channel a message here. Wings of hope languish from lack of use. When wings dissipate and weaken, life begins to lose its value. Every cell in your body is created to rise to challenges. Your life is meant to confront everything that holds you captive. Don't sit at the bottom of the well, not caring about salvation. Listen to the voice calling to you. Reach for eminence beyond your own maturity. Rumi. And the guidebook also says, you are being asked to trust, to gently lay to rest the suffering that has been, perhaps because of what you have labeled as the failure, the doubt, the losses, and setbacks. They are so little in the greater scheme of you. Put them aside, allow them to rot and become fertilizer for life, but do not try to keep them alive beyond their earthly expiry date, lest you become tainted or poisoned by the rot. Let them go, and instead, focus on what is alive now. This oracle comes with a message for you. Arise. You have been downtrodden for long enough now. Perhaps you have been feeling defeated, put upon, underestimated, or walked over in mind, body, or spirit by others or your own doubts and fears. Enough now. You are liberated through the hope in your heart, the defiant optimism that buoys your spirit and demands that you shall have your dawn. You shall rise like the sun and begin anew now. Step up. It is your time. So that feels like a really powerful place to close this first reading here on YouTube. If you do feel inspired to the extended reading, I will be heading over there now to channel more details, information, and messages from the reading. The link to that extended reading is in the pinned comment in description box under the video. Otherwise, I am sending you all so much love today. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again in Friday's reading.